everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Bradley Allen Hensley. And I'm making this video today because of, well, a simple issue. A simple thing, really. And that is the fact that this video that I got a link to on my YouTube page, my YouTube homepage, you know, interested me, so I watched it. The video, I don't know if you can see the title of it or not, is Man Sent to Re-Education Camp for Wrong Think. In it, it says how this African American person, it's a woman, but you won't hear me refer to her as a woman. I will refer to her as a person. Felt that this white man had in some way harassed her. So, instead of going to him and talking to him and debating him about his ideas and trying to win him over through debate to his side, because more than likely she would be won over to our side, the conservative side, had she debated him. Hell, if any SJW truly debates a conservative with an open mind, they will be brought over to the conservative side, or at least the libertarian side, which we all want the same thing. A true libertarian and a true conservative, we all want the same thing. The same principles, the same thing. To have our rights and to not have them messed with. Point blank. But this woman takes this guy to court. She sues him. The judge, who by the way oversteps his bounds federally and constitutionally, finds in favor of this person, sentences the man not only to be losing his job and doxxed, but he has to publicly, in front of God and everybody, beg this African American person for forgiveness. He has to work at the ACLU and other places like that, other SJW organizations like that, to help stop white supremacy and hate. Because she accused him of being a white supremacist as well. He also has to go to a camp where he has to be taught how to not think like a white supremacist. Basically, it's a re-education camp. This man's probably a conservative, and she's an SJW, so his thoughts and outlooks on things, politically, fundamentally, whatever, were different from hers. She felt triggered because of this, sued the man, and had him sentenced to the gulag, basically. Now let's see for a minute what countries, either back in history all the way up to now, have sent their citizens to re-education camps. Not internment camps, but re-education camps. Let's see. There's Cuba that does it, of course. Venezuela probably does it. There's North Korea that we know does it. And they kill their people in re-education camps. They just kill them. There's China who does it. More than likely, I'd be willing to bet money that they do it. Let's see here. Nazi Germany. Germany ran under Hitler. Did it. Communist-style Russia did it. I think I'm seeing a pattern form here, ladies and gentlemen. People that are in brutal dictator regimes or communist-style regimes are sent to re-education camps or the Gulag, political prisons, basically. Now this is supposed to be America, where we, as citizens, have the right in the Constitution. Hell, it's in our Bill of Rights. It's the first part of our Bill of Rights. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of the press. Alright? Just to name three off the top of my head of the first part of the Bill of Rights. Or the First Amendment of the Bill of Rights. But yet, because this man had a different opinion than this African American person, he's being sent to re-education camp. Now, does that sound like it's America? Or does that sound like this is communist Russia? For the answer to that one, you can leave comments down below. I served my country. Did it with pride, did it with honor, and did it with love. Because I love my country. I loved it then, I love it now, and I always will love my democratic country. I will fight to the death, if need be, for someone to be able to express their thoughts and opinions freely, whether I believe the same as they do or they believe differently than me. When did this glorious, beautiful country go from, if you didn't agree with someone, you openly debated them, and then they either won you over to their side, you won them over to your side, or you parted with the understanding that you can agree to disagree on the topic, but you parted with mutual respect. Respect for another American. The very acknowledgement that we are the same. We are Americans, whether you're white, black, Asian, Native American, orange with yellow polka dots, it don't matter. If you are a citizen, born here, or if you came here and, if you immigrated here legally, not illegally, legally, you're a citizen. But yet, nowadays, that's not the case. I don't know. I love my country dearly. Always have, always will. But what is going on now and what is going on with this court case, with this person, shows the amount of damage one person who should not have been in the position of power that he was can do. One, he was the wrong person for the job. Two, he wasn't a citizen, and as such was illegal, wasn't eligible for the job. And three, he hated America. He routinely had people over that hated America. Hell, he basically was telling everybody the whole time he was in the office, I hate America, I'm going to kill America. He said it different. He said nice words, made himself look really nice, but the people he kept company with showed who he truly was and is. And now, we have went from a country that honored our Bill of Rights, respected our Bill of Rights and our Constitution, to where we are now a nation who will put someone in re-education camps because some little crybaby libtard couldn't get to her safe space fast enough and was, oh, crying, Mommy, help me, the big bad white man's got a different opinion, Mommy, help me. That's not right. Because the man had a different opinion than her. She should have had the respect for herself, the respect for this country, the love for this country, the respect for her fellow Americans, if she's an American, to debate them openly with facts. But every SJW knows that if they try to debate a conservative or a true libertarian, they will lose or come over to our side. That's the bottom line. It's been proven. There's, I don't know how many videos where people try to debate them. The debate starts to go decent. The SJWs seem to maybe win a little bit here or there. But the second the conservative starts coming back with facts, they scream out, you're a Nazi, you're a racist, you're a Nazi, you're a racist. I'm not going to talk to you, don't engage him. They're Nazis, they're racist, don't engage. Every time, without fail, every single time that happens. If you don't believe me, watch the videos. Go on and look online, you'll see. You'll see. In fact, I beg you to do that. Don't just take my word for it. Look for yourself. See the information that I am giving you for yourself. See if what I'm saying is true and accurate. If it's not, then call me on it and tell me how it's not. Show me how I am wrong. And if I am truly wrong, I will make a video and explain how I was proven wrong. And I will explain why I thought the way I did about the topic. I will admit that I was wrong about something, and then I will move on. But the problem is no SJW can do it, because they are so brainwashed, so indoctrinated, that everything is about feelings. Everyone has to feel good. No. They're so indoctrinated, so brainwashed, that they're entitled to everything. No. And as far as white privilege goes, there's no such thing. If you look at the statistics put out by the FBI, mind you, they state that a white person is more likely to be shot by a cop than a black person for the exact same crime. Well, you ask, well, why are so many black people in jail when there's such a small part of the population if there's no racial profiling and white privilege? It's simple. Yes, they're a small percent of the population. However, they commit over 60% of the crime, violent or otherwise, sexual or otherwise. Why is that, I wonder? It wasn't that way back in the 40s. It wasn't that way back in the 50s. What changed? Oh yeah, LBJ and everything. He changed it when he basically, with Section 8, told the black girls, hey, if you don't have a dude in your house, we'll take care of you, don't worry. You can pop out as many babies, you won't have to pay as much rent, we'll have Section 8, we'll make sure you stay on government assistance, don't worry about it. Paraphrasing badly probably, but boil it all down, that's basically what it was. They got the man out of the household, for white people, for black people, for the poor people. They got men out of the household, and a woman cannot teach a boy how to be a man. That's also why we have all of these people running around with gender dysmorphia. It is a mental illness. It is not like being gay. Being gay was at one time believed to be a mental disorder. Now we know that is not so. Gender dysmorphia is not like being gay. It is like body dysmorphia, which is where someone doesn't like something about their body, be it the shape of their ears or the shape of their nose or whatever. So they alter it, they cut it. They don't like the fact that they have a nose, so they cut it off. A very famous person suffered from a severe case of body dysmorphia. He lived a very, 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 very long time ago. He was Russian. And he's man-made in a movie of Hellboy, the first one. I can't think of his name right now. Rupel something, Rupert or Rumpel or something. I can't think of it right now. It's Russian. But he did surgery on his own self. He had body dysmorphia issues. He was poisoned, he was shot, he was drawn and quartered, he was stabbed, he was beheaded, all kinds of bad things. But I'm getting a little off topic. The fact that this judge sentenced a man to have to go to re-education camp makes me pissed and very disgusted. The judge violated this man's First Amendment right. All on the hearsay, which in a court of law it's not even allowed into, of someone that claimed this person did that. Hell, I could claim that someone did any damn thing I wanted to me. But if there's no evidence, then there's no case. Think about that. Please. If you know more about this case, and I'm wrong about it, please send me a link with all the information you have so that I can have all that information, look into it myself, and if I'm wrong, I will admit it. But as it stands right now, I am sickened to my very core that a judge in my country would have the gall, the nerve to sentence an American citizen to re-education. That's what they do to people, to brainwash them. Re-education is a fancy way of saying a brainwashing camp. Think about that. This is a one court case that just took us leaps and bounds towards being a dictatorship, a communistic country. Not Trump. This judge and this woman have done it. Trump has actually done everything he can to keep us free. I don't agree with all of his actions. The bump stock ban I do not agree with. And I hope that he overturns it, sees the light and overturns it. But the truth is this. This case moves us closer to communism. And I grew up with an old saying that I loved. And that was, punch a commie for mommy. Kill a commie for mommy. Better dead than red. You know, this guy was doxxed and everything. Well, the left and SJWs can't dox me. Why, you may be asking if you're new to my channel. Well, it's simply this. In my other videos, I have already doxed that. I've already done it. I doxed myself. You may be wondering, Brad, Why would you dox yourself? Why would you put yourself in that kind of harm's way? Well, the answer is very, 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 very clear and simple. I believe in an old school philosophy. The Vikings had it, the Celts had it, the Norse had it, the Romans had it, Alexander the Great, Genghis Khan had it, the cavemen had it, the Native Americans had it, and that is very, very simple. You want some? Come get some. I don't run, I don't hide. I state the truth as I see it. And as I see this, it's a very, very bad thing. And it's a slippery slope that we've now started down. But for now, that's all I'm going to say. Otherwise, I'll start going off on an angry rant, and I do not want that. So until next time, this has been Bradley Allen Hingley. Love your country. Question everything your government tells you. Until next time, may whatever you believe in bless and keep you. And I hope you and yours had a very Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year. And goodbye.